Hey everyone, this is Olive. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick review on this new blackhead removal thing that I have. I went ahead and washed my face and steamed it to open the pores, so hopefully the blackhead extraction would be a bit more, get all that nasty stuff out. Um, as you can see here, the type of face I have is I have a very oily face, and so because my face is so oily, my pores tend to be enlarged and larger looking than normal. So I just went ahead and just washed my face and steamed it to open the pores, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start using this. This is the Innisfree Jeju Volcanic 3-in-1 nose pack, which is of course for your nose to remove the blackhead. The packaging is a cardboard box here, and it's about 40 milliliters, so that's, a pretty good amount. I'm gonna go ahead and try to put this all over my face, even though it's meant for your nose. So let's see how that looks. And here is what it looks like outside of the cardboard or like the carton type of packaging, the box that it was in. So you can see here it says Innisfree Jeju 3-in-1 nose pack, and you can see here it's in Korean, made in Korea. It's about 40 milliliter. The direction on the cardboard box says put it all over your nose or wherever you have blackheads and leave it on for 15 minutes. It's a pretty decent size. Okay, I went ahead and put it on. I put it on all over my face. The instruction on the cardboard box says, it says after cleansing, spread over area with blackheads. When the mass, I don't have my glasses on so I can barely see. When the mass dries after 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have this on for 15 minutes. When the mass dries for 15 minutes, gently massage with fingers and rinse off with lukewarm water. So I'm gonna speed up this process, let this dry for 15 minutes and wash it off, and I'm gonna see if it actually took off any blackhead. I'm normally used to using the Pore or the nose strips. So we'll see, and I actually put this thing all over my face because I do tend to have blackheads like around the nose or the T-zone area, since those tend to produce a lot of sebum, and sebum is the oil that produces and the pores get clogged and all of that. So see you in 15 minutes. This is what it looks like. It's already drying somewhat. Okay, I went ahead and washed the mask off, the blackhead mask off. All I can say is that my face does feel a lot smoother. I don't know if you can see any difference, but I mean, the only thing I do have like enlarged pores, but my face does feel a lot smoother. And I went ahead and top it off with a refinishing moisturizer, which is, they said that this moisturizer, if you use it for a week or so, it's as good as Photofractal. And now, if you don't know what Photofractal is, it's pretty much the process. It removes your, if you have enlarged pore, it's great for like smoothing and giving you a more polished airbrush look. Because I know a lot of people in Korea tends to get the facial or like the Photofractal, like the laser, and they pretty much it's like a cellular renewal kind of thing, and I think that's why so many like Korean people tend to have really great skin, and Korean celebrity, their skin is almost like flawless. But if you want to go ahead and try this out for yourself and see if it's good for you, you should go ahead and click on the link in the description. But all I can say is that when I used it, it does have a fragrance. It smells pretty good. It starts to dry on your face after a while, 15 minutes, and then your face feel kind of the thing. It feels like it's pulling something out, and then and after washing it and putting my moisturizer on, it does feel a lot smoother. So go ahead and click on the link in the description if you want to go ahead and try the Korean mask, or Korean blackhead removal mask. It's a great product to kind of try, and you can also try the moisturizer that I'm using. I'm gonna go ahead and try to use it to see if it would shrink my pores. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I have an enlarged pore, so it's not really good when you're putting on makeup and you have that type of enlarge. It doesn't give you a clear finish unless I put on the pore, like put on like a primer that kind of like you know, I put on a primer and then I can put on the makeup so it doesn't look like I have enlarged pores, but I do suffer from enlarged pores. So this moisturizer that I am using is supposed to be as good as Photo Fractal, and pretty much, you know, give me a more polished look. So I'm gonna go ahead and use and see if it works. You guys can also check that out. I'll link everything in the description below so you can check the product out and, you know, try it for yourself, see if it works. So, all right, see you guys later.